everybody, this is Saul Castañeda with MCSE Green Wheels, and I'm here at home continuing our series of the Foxbody platform. And today we have a very secondly special car to me, which is the Lincoln Mark VII LSC. As we all know, the Lincoln Mark VII LSC was built on the Foxbody platform, and as we all know, most clean, running, in good condition Fox bodies are getting gobbled up or asking for astronomical prices, sometimes more than what we'd like to pay for them. We look at the Lincoln Mark VII LSC as an option or an alternative way to get your Fox body fix. The Lincoln Mark VII was a luxury sports coupe. It came with an electronic air suspension that was tuned for handling. It was a more aerodynamic design. The LSC Lincoln Mark VII model was also 40% stiffer in suspension than its other models. Had a quicker steering ratio because it had a quicker steering rack and pinion. Larger wheels came with the 16s, and an analog instrument panel that carried over from 86 and on, or as far as the Continental line came, or the Mark VII line went. It had Lear-Sigler seats as well too, that ran from 85 all the way till. The factory price for an 84 Mark VII was about, $23,706, with it slightly going up throughout the years. As for instance, in 85, it came in at $24,332. In 86, it costed $23,857. And in 1987, it was $25,863. By the time it came around to 1992, the car was marked at $32,032. Some of the specifications that came along with it was, for instance, the braking system. It had four-wheel disc brake all the way around. Body construction was obviously a unibody from the Foxbody platform, aero setup. The first 2 years of production, Lincoln put a standard 5.0 V8 in all their Lincoln LSC models. Some came with a BMW-sourced turbo diesel engine. Came with a 4-speed automatic transmission, and it produced about 114 horsepower. The 5.0 V8 was pushing about 145 horsepower. The Mark VII had the flushing headlights. It kept a hump in the trunk. If you guys remember most of the ugly ones, like the Cadillacs and stuff, which we won't go into, that back then represented luxury, and that was an era of back then. And that was also a time where you were able to see us haul around a spare tire, which nowadays we don't even know where they're at in these cars. In 1986, the EFI, or the electronic fuel injected Lincoln, was introduced. The LS model went from 200 horsepower with the EFI equipped 5.0, and it would surge up to a 225 horsepower with 280 foot-pounds of torque. In 87, the 16-inch wheels were introduced along with an ABS system, or the anti-lock brakes. By 1988, the 5.0 V8 engine was the only option for the Mark VII. It went from 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, and it had a quarter-mile time of 15 seconds. In 1990, there was the Bill Blass edition. That it was really just a set of the interior and the upholstery that stayed until the 1992 Mark VIIs. In conclusion, one of the Mark VII's most enduring qualities has been its role of stealth performance vehicle, and also adding luxury to a car. Being that it had the identical driveline as the 5.0 Mustang, it comes in at much cheaper price than if you're out there typically looking for a GT, a Notch, a convertible. Anything that has to do with Mustang is going to be in the high ticket area, where, you know what, you can drive and be a gentleman with a 2-door air ride coyote swapped Lincoln Mark VII. Guys, This is all the time I got for tonight. I want to thank everybody on our Facebook, everybody on our Instagram. Do not forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. You guys have a good night. And this was Saul Castañeda with Foxbody News. Good night.